Wes says. Let's hang out. Let's talk. Let's learn something. Let's get ready.
It's the only way I can do where I don't get a copyright thing. Guys, just give me a minute. Do what? We may be, Johns. I don't know how many of you people are as foolhardy as me and actually open the newspaper as soon as you get home from work and sit down and read it like, oh, I'm going to relax and read the news. Yeah, that didn't work this time. I know there are probably other channels out there that are already screaming and hollering about this. And I did a video, I don't know, month and a half, 2 months ago or something about the slow burn. And ever since then, every time we get on here, we talk about the fact that, my opinion that we are in SHTF, that, the powers that be, the Antichrist, whatever, are here. They're doing their thing. They, and those guys are, diligently seeking to take over, crush, snuff, destroy, all that good stuff. Let me tell everybody, I guess I could do that real quick. Smoking Locust, Just Aid, Guns with Pew Pew, Cooking 1.5, Andrew M, Carol, Brian Shue, some guy named Wes S, why is he yellow? His dad, Mrs. All you shy typers out there, Chipper 66. All right. Yeah, relax and news don't go together. Now, if y'all think this live stream is important, you need to go ahead and like it or save it to a playlist or whatever, because it's going to go unlisted as soon as I close it out. Here in a minute, you'll understand why. Allow me to read you something. Okay, y'all want story time with Wes S. Y'all like story time? Okay, I can't read the chat anymore because I covered y'all up with this very heartwarming and lovely little story from Yahoo News. YouTube to ban hateful, supremacist videos. Yay, cool. I'm sick and tired of Nazis and BLM and all them people talking trash on other people because of the color of their skin. I am sick of it. I've had it up to here. I would rather French kiss a black man than shake hands with a Nazi. That's just the way it is, man. I cannot stand white supremacists. Okay? There you go. Don't like black supremacists any more than that. If you hate somebody for the color of their skin, get thee behind me, Satan, and become my toilet paper. You ain't good for nothing else. All right? Choke on it and die. Washington, AFP. YouTube announced Wednesday it would ban videos promoting or glorifying racism and discrimination, as well as those denying well-documented violent events like the Holocaust or Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting. Yes, get that crap off of there. We know it happened. People died. All right. The announcement by Google-owned video sharing platform. The announcement by the Google-owned video sharing platform was the latest of a series of tech industry moves to filter out hateful and violent content. which have spurred calls for tougher regulation. YouTube has always had rules of the road, including a long-standing policy against hate speech, a company statement said. Today, we're taking another step in our hate speech policy by specifically prohibiting videos alleging that a group is superior in order to justify discrimination, segregation, or exclusion based on qualities like age, gender, race, caste, religion, sexual orientation, or veteran status. Be careful because they later changed caste. Caste is a geo-ethnic orientation. That is ethnicity. All right? Don't let them fool you. The move comes after a call by world leaders in Paris last month to curb extremism online, following revelations about the live streaming of a mosque massacre in New Zealand. Yeah, there should have been something to shut that down. YouTube and other platforms have also been seen as havens for conspiracy theorists denying Holocaust or September 11 attacks and for Nazi and white supremacist groups. The Southern Poverty Law Center, which is a load of crap, it's a extreme far left organization designed to put the country into socialism. It has nothing to do with, they are out to destroy the Constitution. They are not in support of the Constitution at all. They are one of the biggest groups destroying constitutional law. All right. The Southern Poverty Law Center, which tracks white supremacists and other extremist groups, said the ban will be positive only if YouTube enforces it, as with other outlets before. Now, the Southern Poverty Law Center, their job is actually to bust up the Nazis and stuff like that, but they have used the power to, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, as with other outlets before it, YouTube's decision to remove hateful content depends on its ability to enact and enforce policies and procedures that will prevent this content from becoming a global organizing tool for the radical right, said the group's intelligence director, Heidi Beirich. Y'all pronounce it. Tech companies must proactively tackle the problem of hateful content that is easily found on their platforms before it leads to more hate-inspired violence. As with other outlets before it, YouTube's decision to remove hateful content depends on its ability to enact and enforce policies and procedures that will prevent this content from becoming a global organizing tool for the radical right, said the group's intelligence director. YouTube has an intelligence director, and her name's Heidi. Anyway, tough measures. In January, YouTube said it would stop recommending specious videos, whatever that is, such as those claiming the earth is flat or promoting bogus theories about the September 11th, 2001 terror attacks or the 2012 killings in Sandy Hook Elementary School in Connecticut, but it stopped short of banning that content. YouTube said it would seek ways to keep some of the violent content to make it available to researchers. But the latest move, who's researching it? But the latest move is likely to eliminate numerous channels that use the platform for monetization. We have long-standing advertiser-friendly guidelines that prohibit ads from running on videos that include hateful content, and we enforce these rigorously, the statement said. To the extreme rigorously, and it doesn't actually have to have hateful content on there. It only has to have trigger words that they associate with hateful content. Their algorithm sucks. Earlier this year, Facebook announced it would ban praise or support for white nationalism and white separatism as part of a stepped up crackdown on hate speech. I'll bet you anything that Facebook and YouTube, when they get done with this white nationalism, it's going to just be nationalism. And where it says white separatism, it's just going to be separatism. Okay? The wording in this stuff is very vague. They say what they're doing, but then when they go on, they make it really vague. It gets vague here in a minute. The moves by social media have prompted criticism among right-wing activists in the United States, and President Trump has claimed that online platforms are seeking to suppress conservative votes. I believe he might be onto something. YouTube did not disclose the names of any groups or channels that may be banned. If the YouTube move comes after a report in the tech news website The Verge documenting harassment of a journalist based on his race and sexual orientation by right-wing commentator Steven Crowder. Isn't Steven Crowder like funny? Doesn't he do this in a humorous, satirical sort of way? Doesn't that make it along the lines of entertainment? I'm just saying, like when Fluffy makes jokes about the taco truck. I'm just asking. Anyway, I don't know. Because Crowder annoys me. I don't listen to him. It grinds on me, so I don't watch him. According to The Verge, Crowder's channel is still operational. But YouTube said later on Twitter it had suspended monetization of Crowder's channel, barring him from getting YouTube ad revenues. We came to this decision because of a pattern of egregious actions has harmed the broader community and is against our YouTube partner program policies, the company said. Andrew Surabian, is that a real name? Surabian? Dude, Andrew, if you're watching this, I know you like everybody comes and watches my deal just so I can mispronounce her name, but seriously, you need to put how you pronounce that, like when you write it out. A Republican strategist and you too, Heidi, and former White House aide said the move suggests YouTube has caved in to pressure from activists. Yes, they have. If that's their new standard, will they now demonetize all the rap videos with homophobic slurs in their platform? He said upon Twitter. Where's the rest of my article? I knew it was going to go too slow and I wasn't going to get it. Oh. Maybe it's on here. Sorry about the music. I'm playing something. I had to play a video. Yeah, here we go. YouTube put out a video about it, explaining what's going on. Exclusion based on qualities like age, gender, race, caste, religion, sexual orientation, or veteran status. Race and caste. It's the reason this is a big deal, people. I'm serious. There was another article, and I don't know why the link is gone to it. There was another write-up that was actually more in depth on this. That is like smooth gone from the page. But anyway, we as YouTube creators, a year and a half ago, I would have been like, wow, that sucks. I'm going to lose some of the channels I watch. But now, because I'm looking at this like, hey, I have a chance to reach people with opinions that I think are valid and truthful and that I can support that will benefit my country and my fellow Americans and strengthen the Constitution. Now I'm finding out that if I try to do that, because when they're doing these interviews and writing these comments and stuff, they make it sound just as politically correct and non-inflammatory as possible. But then they will put 100 new paragraphs and subsections. And then you have to agree to this, click agree, and click accept, or you don't get to use the platform thing. You remember that thing? What's it? Yeah, you have to agree to it. And they tell you they can change it at any time, and you've already agreed to it. So, yeah, too bad. That thing? Okay. That gives them the power to, if I say, if I'm on a live stream or do a video and I say, man, I wish they would stop letting so many Muslims come into the country. Boom. I did hate speech. They can ban me. Their algorithm, which will probably catch that, that's why this is going unlisted, will ban the thing and poof, it's gone. If I say we've got to build the wall, which I say we got to build the wall, we need to put gun turrets on top of it with like acid bullets that dissolve the body so we don't have to clean up the mess. Because, yes, no, I'm not drunk or stoned or anything. Just really letting it fly tonight. We need the wall. But now that I've said that, I've done hate speech. According to the vagueness of what they put out there, you've got to read between the lines. If they make it sound okay, that means over here they've got to put all this not okay stuff in it. You know, when we have a legislator that goes and says, okay, we're going to make swimming pools safer. So he tries to pass a law that says all swimming pools will have a handrail on them. So if somebody has trouble swimming, they can grab the handrail and drag their butt out of the pool. Okay? I mean, everybody would be tripping over and falling in the pool, but that's beside the point. By the time the rest of the legislators get through saying, I want this and this and this and this and this, the little law that said we're going to put handrails on the sides of the pool so people can save their own selves from drowning, you know, that was a half a page long, is now 480 pages long, with half of the pages doing away with what was said on the first pages. And then, you know, nobody knows what the law actually says except the guy who tore it apart. The only people that can decipher it are people that are lawyers that can decipher it for loopholes. That's it. Nobody else knows what it says. That's the same thing they're going to wind up with over there. You know, we get, you can't talk bad about people. Black Rifle Coffee Company, that video that I like so much about biting the pillow, that crap's funny. That's going to have to go. They're going to kill Black Rifle Coffee Company because guys like me think it's funny when some guy says stuffing you like a turkey. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. This is people think, oh, they're not really doing that. They're not really doing that. Yes, they're really doing that. They are YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, all these things made it possible for us to cut the legs out from under the worst possible presidential candidate we have ever had running for office, who almost won. Hillary Clinton nearly flipping won. If it had not have been for Facebook and YouTube channels and Twitter and all the other ones out there. stirring people up and getting them to the polls and getting them to vote and catching stuff like broke or malfunctioning voter booths and stuff. I don't know if I've said this on the channel before, but yes, we personally caught the freaking voting machine changing our vote from the Republican candidate to Hillary Clinton. We had to change it back. It's an Thank you. I cut that off because it got really hot, but I'm growing it back. So I did not cut it off for pooples. Nobody gets to say that this song. Nobody. Social media played a bit, but we're not going to get to this time. They have got to get the legs pulled out of anybody that votes conservative, Democrat or Republican. They've got to get the legs pulled out from under every conservative person in the country before 2020. The end. They're having to ramp this up. The downside to it is the leftists are out there in the streets making noise, writing their congressman, throwing a fit, having a cow, and they're making themselves known. Of course, they don't have regular jobs that they go to. They're living off their daddy's trust fund or grandma's money or whatever, student loan debt, because they've been in school for 23 years and they take out the maximum loans every year. They don't have to pay any of it back because they're still in school doing 12 hours. Oops. They've got full-time employment at the college, but they're a full-time student. So, now they work like 4 hours a day. They're in class 2 hours a day, work 2 hours a day. That gives them 8 hours a day to run around and cause trouble. So, the silent majority should know. I mean, and that was the deal. But if they take YouTube and Facebook and Twitter and Pinterest and whatever, I mean, they shot VidMe down. They crushed that thing. And I did not realize, that the reason that YouTube works so well with Patreon, I think that one all the way through.
Yes, he can.
I can't sing.
Yes, you can.
I can't sing. Fa sol la di da. That's not a song. I can sing karaoke when 3 Sheets to the Wind, or sometimes I sing in church. I've got that link up on my community page. All right. If y'all want to go read the article yourself, maybe y'all will get lucky and y'all get to see the other.
I'll probably take it down.
Yeah, go look fast. And if Dior's is in here, man, I hadn't seen you pop in or anything, but if you watch this on the replay, dude, forget it. We are so not talking about those two places Friday night, man. It's not happening. I am going to go to doing chicken videos and catch and cook grasshoppers or something, man. I'll put little innuendos in. Seriously, people, I have an address in the About Me section. You want to know something? You want to tell me something? Drop it snail mail. It's 25 cents. No, whatever. What is it now? What is the stamp? God, I'm old.
50 something.
Uh,
Buy a thing of forever stamps and
yeah, buy some forever stamps, man. Go ask grandma. Hey, grandma, it's cold down in the basement. I have a pen pal. Can I have some stamp money? She'll give you some stamp money. She'll be like, oh, cool. He's going to have friends now, real friends. Sorry, none of y'all are basement. If y'all, anybody in the room lives in a basement, I apologize. I used to live in a basement. It was my grandma's basement. It was a pretty cool basement, actually. It was in New Jersey.
Kitty said 50.
50 cents. It's 50 cents or 50 cents. You could write me a tender and heartfelt note. Use good grammar and make it big letters, because don't write it in crayon because I'll lick the paper. But you could write me a letter and we could converse. You could type it and then hit the print button and it'll come to, I mean, and it's like legible and stuff. You don't have to use a pen or anything. You can use your tech to write the letter, or you can email me. I have an email, but it's a little, more secure. It's like super secure. Hey, Brian, if you use snail mail. Nope. Y'all think I'm joking. Okay, hold on. I'm going to turn the camera on so y'all can see my scraggly face. And let me find one of these envelopes that warm my heart. Oh, I grabbed a sticker. I need to put that up. Look. You can put, if it's something you don't want nobody to know about, I love HDP. I was saying use the emergency blankets. Use a pot, stick the letter in the Pop-Tart wrapper, put the Pop-Tart wrapper in the envelope, address it. Don't forget to stick $20 in there, and then mail me the letter. I need stamps too. Anyway, I have no stamps. I got like a stack of them over. See, stamps. And in my defense, these are 20-cent stamps. They're not new. I have to use 3 of these. These are some leftovers from my mom. They're really pretty. Does anybody collect stamps? I have a whole brand new pack of unused 20-cent pheasant stamps. That won't last because I keep using them because I use snail mail. Where's the other one? Hey, Golden Atkins. If I missed that, miss anybody else? Hey, LS. Who else did I miss? Who else? West Wind, Gregory, DeGraff, hello, C103, Bitty Boo. I talked to her, but didn't say hello, I don't think. I think I said hi to Tina. I'm such a bad host. Hey, Wayne. Pretty sure I said hi to Carol. Trey, I didn't see you come in. What's up, cousin? Clash King, hello. Anyway, if you don't have a Pop-Tart wrapper, look, a linen and furl. And it doesn't, they don't care. The post office doesn't care. But if you're worried about them scanning your envelope and using the decoder ring to figure out what you're writing in the envelope, light doesn't pass through either one of those. There you go. Problem solved. Then you're on top of it. We're not doing this to like organize the revolution or whatever. This is, we can talk to each other without having to worry about being branded something we're not. They do not want people who believe themselves to be sovereign citizens talking to each other. They do not want people who believe in America first talking to each other. They do not want people who believe that a religion based on hate is not good for our country. They do not want us talking to each other. They do not want people that think using the legal boundaries for immigrating into our country are the only right way to get here. They don't want us talking to each other. They don't want conservatives talking to each other in a civilized manner. They don't want us actually communicating. They don't want us being organized. The left has spent the last 50 years getting organized. They quietly played it behind the scenes a little bit at a time. They took over our universities. They took over our young people. And they took over an entire political party. The Democratic Party did not used to be left wing. My mother-in-law is anything but left wing. She's been a Democrat forever. She won't vote anything but Democrat. She didn't vote last time because she couldn't vote Democrat. She couldn't bring herself to vote for any of the Democrats. She would rather not than vote outside of her party. That's brainwashing. I'm not actually a Republican. I don't know why. If I had to pick a party, it would probably be the, well, if I could go back to the 1890s or early 1900s, like 1890 to 1901, 1910, somewhere around there, I would be a Republican. Good night, LS. Anyway, there you go. YouTube Cave, and I know a lot of you people think it's a load of crap that, you know, people are just belly aching because they're losing. I mean, we can see it. We've seen channels disappear. We've seen channels go away. We've all had videos that just disappeared. I had videos that didn't have maybe 8, 9, 10 views on them. Nobody had watched them. That when I used to take my break at work and I'd sit down under a shade tree and talk politics and post them up there, they're gone. I didn't delete them. And I got like 4,100 subscribers or something. Who am I? If their deal is going to where they're going to pull videos off of my channel and pull videos off of other channels, a lot of the channels I started watching when I began YouTube, they're not there anymore. They're quite literally not there anymore. And my podcast just flashed in the background. I'm probably no longer live. But anyway. Hey, Zach. You missed all the good stuff, man. I read the whole article. YouTube's changing their policies and stuff. There's going to be a lot of channels disappear. It's just going to be channels that are conservative. And I'm not talking right wing. I'm talking if you believe in the Constitution, your channel's going to go away.
Guns.
What going to say? They probably should, man. I'm not going to do that again. Even just the whiskers, I look better with just whiskers. So. I don't know who I look like without the beard, but it's not me. But anybody that believes that a family consists of parents that love their children and want them to grow up to be parents that love their children, that makes you conservative. If you believe there's a higher power and that it should dictate what's right and wrong, that makes you conservative. If you think that uh, sodomizing children is wrong, you probably lean towards the conservative side. Okay? They're opening the deal. They did the same thing the NRA did on the bump stock. Okay? YouTube is giving, I mean, they're giving a whole lot more than an inch on this. Okay? They say they're trying to do it to keep from getting legislated. But if it's legislated, we can sue people for it. Can't sue if there's no law. Sorry about shaving the beard, guys. Yeah, I didn't have a fit when I buzzed my hair. Okay, maybe the wife did. Anyway, does anybody think I'm wrong about? Has anybody gone and read the article in the background? Does anybody think I'm wrong about what they're doing? Or maybe not necessarily wrong about what they're doing, but does anybody think that I could be right about what they're doing? It's just a lot of stuff adds up. They're opening a lot of doors. Aren't you like 20 something, Zach? My brother is what is he, 65? And he can grow a little Heil Hitler, Fu Manchu looking mustache and a little patch of whiskers here. He has nothing to do with him not being commanded. He's got more Cherokee and Choctaw blood in him than I do. I got gene pools from the Proctor and the S side, and he got gene pools from the other side. I may take the beard off after I'll grow the back out for a bit. Do what?
We all must make sacrifices. Don't get all the gray.
Dang it. So if I keep my beard shaved and just grow the mustache, it won't cover up my gray. Is that what that deal was? Is that what I just heard?
No.
That's what I heard.
Misheard.
I misheard? So you're just going to let me keep the gray? Because I'm the man and I said so. Right? Or not? Whatever. Okay. You can put down the gun now. All right, Brian, we'll get out. Yeah, I will. He actually hung out with me all day today. It's cool. Yeah, I need the government to keep me safe from myself, too. Not really. They work for me. There should have been something in there where we could have fired these people if they screwed up too bad. oh wait, if we fire them, then we have to put somebody else in there. Somebody would step up and do the job of the person we fire. We got a little lazy, so here we are. This is where lazy gets you. In case anybody's wondering, yeah. Don't think that would. Like the fresh air and the sunshine was good for them. It made them grow, dude. Don't do that too many times. You know, like when you set your potted plant in that's in the house, and you take it out and put it out on the patio, give it some fresh water. The breeze blows across it, the sun shines on it, and the next thing you know, you have this tree instead of some bonsai bush. I'm telling you, letting your kids ride in the back of the truck, it doesn't kill them, it makes them stronger. But there's that too. Well, the Second Amendment only works if the entire nation stands together. They're taking away our ability to stand together. They're taking away the middle peoples and the right, the conservative. I don't care anything about the far right, the what they call the far right. It's not they're not the far right. There should be, instead of this right and left, right and wrong, they should do this in direction. You've got the people over here on this side, the leftists or whatever, that are, and then you've got, like, say, religious zealots, which are up here, and then you've got the what they call the far right now, the Nazis and stuff like that, white supremacists and all that junk over there, and then you got the people over here that will do what we got left. No rules for anybody, anarchy. The 90% of the freaking country lives in the middle. The people that are over here fighting for the stuff on the left, they don't even know what they're fighting for. There's very few of the religious zealots that are out there actually doing anything. Very few. The haters and all that stuff, not that many of them either.
Chipper's out.
Good night, Chipper. Good night, Guns. You got to get up at 2 o'clock in the morning again? Hey, Kenneth. Anyways, they don't want us in the middle to talk to each other. They don't want us. The middle is conservative. If you're in the middle, if you think human rights matter, you're conservative. You can be for the right to choose and still agree that I have the right to choose life. If you're the kind of person over here that vilifies somebody for choosing life, that makes you left. Oh, all right, brother. Have a good poof. Um, Hallelujah. Hope you're still in there, Chipper. I love you, man. I wish you was there. I'd hug you. I'd break right through your Hulu. I would. Y'all do realize that when you meet Chipper, you're supposed to hug him, right? I'm just saying. It's like a thing. He tries to act like he doesn't like it. It's all a facade. Yeah, this. I don't know how we're supposed to talk about what we think if we're not allowed to talk about what we think. I'm just saying. I can't leave this public. After reading that, if I leave this live stream public, I could lose my channel. I mean, I would lose all my fishing videos. I would lose all my chicken videos. I would lose my baby goat videos. I would lose my puppy and kitten videos. I have puppy and kitten videos. Yes, I have puppy and kitten videos on here, people. That's right. I had a puppy and I had kittens at the same time. I videoed them and I put them on the YouTube. Hey, old dear. Um, Nobody would get to see me eat bugs off of my grill ever again. Nobody would get to see the videos that I post to. I wouldn't be able to post to Patreon anymore. Yes, Kenneth, that's YouTube or Yahoo News. Yahoo is very left. Well, there's not a legitimate conservative news outlet out there. I detest Fox News. I used to think they were okay and stuff, and then I saw the deal where Fox News and ABC, well, Fox, ABC, NBC, all of them, all of the broadcast channels had the exact same commercial. They were able to edit an entire 11 minutes together of the people from the opposing news channels finishing each other's sentences. I'm going to go get a cup of coffee and a drink. Be right back. That's the drink. Killdeer's in here. Okay. Killdeer, did you shave again? Hey, Beatty. We were talking about people doing what do you call it? Arts and crafts videos on YouTube instead of fluffy kitten videos, and how y'all are ruining it for the entire platform. Not you specifically, but that's your one of your videos popped up on my suggested or whatever, and I was like, he's all clean shaven. What did Weston say? I missed something. Somebody replied to him. Dun, dun, dun.
We need to be asking what is about to happen that they talk about. Being serious, I think something major about to go down. All the signs that tell.
David, you are on this. I mean, I've said this. I'll said it the day of the election. I'll say it again now. Trump was never meant to win it. They lost control of social media. Trump won. It was supposed to be Hillary. The New World Order was supposed to be on its way in. The one world government was supposed to be one more election away. By Trump winning it, they lost 4 years. The stuff that they pulled just prior to the election, the stuff they pulled during the election, the stuff they pulled after the election, why are none of them being investigated? Okay? Why are the only people being called out for hate speech white supremacists and the far right? The far left speak and scream just as much hate. I mean, how many times has a leftist said we should just kill all of them people? I've never, well, okay, jokingly, but I've never suggested that we go wipe out an entire race of people just because I disagree with them. See, like everybody flooded to vid me because it was truly independent and separate of this. And if there was really anybody out there that wanted to make this happen, there would be another platform. There would be a conservative platform out there. Now, I don't want them to open up another platform and let all these people that are saying that Adam was a white man and that the word Adam means white blood and that the only true blood is the white man. I don't want to hear that crap. You need to go swimming. Put these rocks in your pocket, duct tape your pocket shut, and then put these chains on your feet and go swimming. Okay, nobody needs to hear your crap. But you need a some of the people that they're called. I mean, now it used to be the far right this, the far right that. Yeah, I mean, the blah. That for starters, they're not the far right. I said on the right side of stuff. I ain't in league with none of that crap. Now it's the conservative. They're coming straight out with it now in a lot of places. They're out to shut down conservative politics. That's it. Conservative thinking, conservative mindset. People are afraid of their own children. They won't discipline their own children because their children have found out that they can scream really loud to the leftists, and next thing you know, their parents are in jail for telling them that, you know, wearing your shoes inside out and putting your bra on backwards and going out in public is not acceptable. If we ain't in the end times, I don't know what it takes to put us there. If we aren't at the beginning of the worst time in history, I don't know what it takes to put us there. I honestly don't. We don't need a virus to make zombies. Oh, it's time to get up. I shall drink my coffee. I shall read my social media platform. Oh, like. Ooh, kitties. I will go to work. Click. I will do my job. Click. Eat sandwich. Click. Do my job. Click. Go home. Oh, social media. We don't need zombies. We already got plenty. Anyway, hello. This is Wes S, the real one. This is the kind of stuff I was going to put on my other channel, but not enough people subscribed, and I didn't want to waste my breath. My alternate channel. Like 39 people there. Probably would have been the same 39 people.
Man's here anyway. How far off?
Yeah, as long as you don't force it. And I'm sorry, and this is again my personal opinion. The KKK is smooth wrong. The KKK are every one of what's the matter, babe? Did you say the storm was about to get here?
Yeah. Temperature in that town over there is already 10 degrees less, no, 11 degrees less than we are.
Oh wow.
The storm's almost to 208.
Yeah, but that one would be kind of cool. And man, I'm sorry I don't. Maybe it's just because I can't join the KKK. I can't be a Nazi. Maybe that's why I'm against them. Yeah, I'll say I've done my research. I know what my family tree looks like. I ain't white. I look white. Everybody thinks I'm white. I'm not white. Sorry. Y'all can all unsub me now. I'm not a white guy. I just look white. Sucks. I always wanted to be white. I wanted my white privilege. I don't get any though. Got white people in my family. Got a lot of white people in my family. Got some brown people in my family too. Got some red people. Got some Chinese people. Got some Korean people. Got lots of Indian people. They even have like some Indian people, like from that other country that looks kind of like a strawberry. That would be funny if they weren't called Indians, if they were called strawberries. So, I identify as a strawberry, not an Indian. Oh, there went the ladder. Anyway, yeah. Don't tell anybody. I got black people in my family. Above me on my, or would it be, is it above or below me on my family tree? I don't know how those grow. My,
Yeah, but that's the problem. Nobody ever wants to keep it at home. They think they gotta shove it in your face.
yeah, on their own home, their own property, that's their business. I mean, if I want to wear a hula hoop and milk my goat in the front yard, that ain't nobody's business. That's my property. I can go out there and milk a goat wearing a hula hoop if I want to, or a hula skirt, whatever. Hula hoop would be funny looking, but I mean,
Yeah, the hula hoop's not gonna hide much.
not
just
much.
saying.
I mean, I just might just go milk the goat naked, I guess, but then
Yeah,
you get hair
well,
all
you're
over
gonna
me.
wear the hula hoop. You might as well. Well, I don't know. It might be you might be able to keep the goats at bay with a
Something.
hula hoop.
I ain't walking out there with them little goats wearing nothing. They chill on everything. It ain't happening.
They still nurse.
Yeah, that's like I say, it's not happening.